Hey, this is Ruben from Muller Energy. I just wanted to let you know that we've received the new JBD BMS, and I wanted to do a very quick run through the difference between the new one on the right and the old one on the left. As you can see on the left, it had solid copper buzz bars that are protruding a bit. I found that you can easily knock these, so I think them recessing them a bit is probably a good idea. You might also be able to see that there's a female thread in there now. I'm not quite sure what the metal or alloy is. I think it's probably aluminium. So the resistance might be slightly higher there, but if you use a larger size spring terminal, that shouldn't be much of an issue. Then over here, you have a connector, which I believe to be for heating pads, so you can heat the battery cells if needed. It's probably not that relevant in Australia, but you shouldn't charge lithium iron phosphate cells below freezing, so you can connect heating pads that heat the cells to make sure that you can charge them without damage. You can see just to the left of that, or you might not be able to see it, but anyway, there is what seems to be a MOSFET. It's not covered that well by the heat spreader. Hopefully they'll address that in future revisions of this BMS. Up here, same for both versions, you've got two temperature sensors, which is great. Then here you've got a switch. If the switch is open, it disables the BMS discharge, which I think is a good idea if you want to connect an inverter or anything like that. If you short it out, like with this cable here, that goes in there, then the BMS discharge is going to be enabled. You can also change that setting via the Bluetooth app if you don't have this switch. I believe some come with jumpers, but I find it a nice feature to have on your case, a switch where you can disable the discharge, just to make it safer and easier to work with while you're changing something. Down here, same thing on both of these. You've got a connector here that you can use either for Bluetooth. We've got the Bluetooth module right here. You just take it, plug it in, there you go. But you can also use it to connect an external monitor or a connector PC to. There might be other features, but they're the three main ones I'm aware of. Then here you've got your balance leads that just go in there. You can see the red obviously is the positive of your cells, and the black is the negative, and then the whites, well, first negative, second negative, so on. One other thing I noticed on the new version that I hope they change as well, you can see the screws on the old one are recessed or countersunk, the new ones are not. So I'd like to see that changed as well. While I really like this BMS, what I have never quite understood is that the heatsink seems to be on the wrong side. If you have a look in there, not sure if you can see them, all the switching MOSFETs are in here. So the heat is basically generated on this side of the PCB. Now it might transmit the heat quite well, so it may not be an issue, but I just find it a little bit strange that they've put it on that side. Anyway, that's the quick overview of the difference of the new JBD BMS. I'm very excited to start using one, see if there's any difference in the software at all, start playing with the heating pads. And yeah, we'll be putting them on the website shortly. So thank you. Bye.